For centuries, there's been a sacred economy based on a simple principle: give and receive in abundance. Welcome to Gift of Legacy, the world's most exciting gifting activity. A simple $100 unconditional gift to someone in the community can change your life forever and has the potential to be converted into thousands of dollars. The sacred economy has blessed millions all over the world for centuries. Gift of Legacy is peer-to-peer, it's decentralized, it's by the people for the people. It's for like-hearted and like-minded people who believes in the universal law that you should give in order to receive. This perpetual system is never-ending, recurring, passive, infinite. It moves with you and the community, from a $100 gifting activity to a $5,000 gifting activity. Returning gifts from $800 all the way up to $40,000, over and over again. And it all starts with that first $100 unconditional gift, also the only $100 you ever have to take out of your own pocket. Designed in such a way that everyone can achieve success by simply following the guidelines. Gift of Legacy is changing what you know about gifting with its unique algorithm, ensuring continuous flow of the boards, taking care of the newcomer, while rewarding the team builder. It's automated, worldwide, and by invitation only, an invitation by someone who wants you to receive in abundance. So, are you ready to take part in the world's most exciting gifting activity?
Amazing. So are we live? Yes, all of that is sorted. Good evening and a very big welcome on this wonderful evening of the 13th of June. Today we celebrate Gift of Legacy being 17 months old. And 17 for me is a special number because 1 + 7 = 8. And 8 is the number of infinity and abundance. And it brings us all together and connects us all throughout the world. So a very, very big welcome. I'm just looking at all of the beautiful names and faces. If you can, you know, I love to see people's faces, so please put on your camera, give us a wave. It's lovely to see old and new people. And I see Melissa is saying hello. I wonder if she's going to join me on the stage this evening. In South Africa, we have something called load shedding, which is power cuts. And my dear friend Melissa has really chosen a really crappy place to live because where she lives, they get power cuts all the time. She has more power cuts than she has power. But anyway, it's so wonderful to have you all here. So I am going to get started. I'm going to be doing a quick presentation because we haven't had one of those for a while. And then just hang in there. I really urge you to stay on the call because I have some incredible statistics to share with all of you this evening. And to be honest with you, I haven't done stats and I haven't really looked at them or compared. Hello, Paul. So lovely to see you. I haven't compared any stats or pulled any stats because we had, you know, with the auto remove and so many profiles being removed, I didn't even want to think about trying to make sense of it. But I thought 10 months down the line, we've got a fresh start, as to say. And my goodness, I was in tears of absolute awe earlier, as I'm sure all of you will be as well, because Gift of Legacy has truly come so far in the 17 months that we've been around. And just before the call started, we've got a lot of our South American teams that are on here. People were sharing that they joined and they got to platinum within 3 to 4 months. So it is absolutely amazing to know that really with Gift of Legacy, we are in control of our destiny and we can do it as quickly as we can if we've got a community that works together. And it can also take you slowly, but I've always maintained that Gift of Legacy is a beautiful spiritual journey of self-discovery for each and every single person. And no matter where you're at on the boards or within your own life, it gives you the most beautiful space to grow from within, to connect with people that you don't know, and really and truly share abundance throughout the world. So it's really beautiful to see all of you here. And some of you have been here since the very beginning, and I honor and salute you. Some of you have had a smooth ride and others have had a bumpy ride, but isn't that what life is all about? And it's, you know, it's about how we roll with the punches, how we can dust ourselves off and start over again. And I've always maintained that gift of legacy and the success that you have depends solely on you and the people that you choose to bring in to travel with you. If there's another team that's doing really well and you want to join it, but you don't have people that are going to follow you, you know what's going to happen to that team that's doing really well? You are going to slow them down, because a team that's doing really well is doing well because of the people that they are bringing in and the message that they share and the education that they give to their people. So it's really, really important that we maintain that this is by invite only, because these people are going to be with us for a very long time. And if you want to change the world, you need strong people that you can rely on, as I'm sure we've all realized through the last 17 months or wherever we are on our journey. So without any further ado, the room is full. So if anybody's trying to get on, please get them to join via the YouTube link that's on all the flyers. And because we've got such a wonderful community now, what we've decided is from next month, when we do these global Zooms, we will get onto the Zoom of the world leaders that actually takes up to 1,000 people. So we'll be a little bit more organized, but really it's just such a pleasure to see all of you and have all of you and to share gift of legacy with you from my heart. So here we go. Good. Can you see, Paula? Okay. So welcome to Gift of Legacy. Like I said, it is a gifting activity, creating abundance, purely by invitation only, and we have been around for 17 months. Just a disclaimer from us, this presentation is for information sharing only. It's not ever to be taken or construed as financial advice. Neither myself nor Gift of Legacy are registered financial or tax advisors, and the information shared today is only intended to give examples of what a participant may expect if they follow the guidelines. So Gift of Legacy is a gifting activity that drives the movement of monetary gifts between individuals across the world. It's a new way for communities to generate the perpetual movement of wealth between individuals. And it is a change in thinking where people join together and thrive. We're not here to survive anymore. Now is the time where we are going to thrive. And Gift of Legacy being activity means that it's actually not a company. It literally is a website that allows movement to be done, and so that we can share gifts with one another when it's our turn. So sacred economics, that's what Gift of Legacy is based on. It traces back to the 1960s in the Western world, and it's been off the mainstream media, mainstream for decades, and it's 100% legal. And Ubuntu is an African word. It means communities working together as one. So it's been in tribes for a very long time. It's been in Africa for a very long time. And it really is communities that help one another, and everybody gets a turn to survive and to thrive. So it's a global gifting activity. We are in over 100 countries, and we have been uplifting communities for almost 2 years now, and always creating abundance and self-development. So we help each other grow and succeed while supporting each other and uplifting one another. When you come in as a gifter, you gift from your heart, generally to somebody that you don't know. Then you share the love when you become a builder and you get people to join. You then become a guide and guide your team. And then you become the legend and you build your legacy. We are a community with the same vision, and that is we want to change lives, and we have already changed so many lives. So how do you start? If you're new to this and you're wondering what this is all about, all you need to do is you enter Gift of Legacy by getting an invitation link from somebody that you know and trust, and then you gift $100 to the legend on the board. It's the one and only time you will ever take money out of your own pockets. Gifting is purely peer-to-peer, very, very important. I'm going to stress this because you will only ever be required to give a gift to a legend who you can see on your board. You'll click on their info box, you'll get their information, you reach out to them privately, and then the gift is exchanged. If anybody contacts you via Telegram and tries to tell you that they want to sell a board and the deal sounds too good to be true, it is. There are a lot of scammers. There are a lot of scammers that know how Gift of Legacy works, and they really try their luck and clone people's Telegram accounts and have really tried to take money from people. So it's really important that you remember you only ever give that $100 to the legend on the board. You can log into your own profile and you'll be able to see that. With regards to gifting, we recommend using Airtime, PayPal, World Remit, Revolut, bank transfer. But of course, for us, the biggest thing that we're pushing at the moment is crypto. Crypto is fast, it's worldwide. You can generally send money to one another and gifts to one another in a matter of seconds. And of course, there is no holding of your money like somebody would, like PayPal would do. If they suspect that something weird is going on, they have the right to actually just freeze your account, and they can freeze it for 180 days without giving you any answers. So with crypto, it's really safe, really easy. And there is a lot of information and a lot of training that we've shared on our general Telegram groups as well. Again, there's never any middleman or third party involved ever. And if you are getting involved with a third party, please do your due diligence, do your homework, and make sure that it is a trustworthy third party. Or like I always say, make sure that you can just manage your own board and have your own passwords and profiles. So I'm going to explain to you how the boards work. And in the next few slides, you're going to focus on the yellow circle, which will represent you on your journey. But what you do is you join, you get your legend $100. You then share Gift of Legacy with like-minded and like-hearted people who will in turn do the same. Remember, Gift of Legacy requires people to move the boards. Not necessarily positions, but people will move the boards. Take a look at your journey through the 4 boards. We've got the bronze $100, the silver $400, the gold $1,600, and the platinum $5,000. You'll start as a gifter, move to builder, then guide, and finally become legend. You'll receive gifts on your first cycle through all of the boards, totaling $42,700. Let me repeat that. $42,700, and that is because you're going from bronze to silver to gold and to platinum. $42,700 is definitely much, much more than $700 over and over again, just by going on one board over and over again. Don't limit your abundance. This is truly a platform where you don't need to limit your abundance with small-minded thinking. Think big. Take that first $500 and get yourself onto the silver board, and then go perpetual with your bronze. You won't be sorry, because when you get to silver, you'll be getting much more than $700. Remember, on your perpetual cycle, should you go perpetual through all of the 4 boards, you will be receiving $49,700 in gifts. So let's go. This is what a board looks like. That's your bronze board. You will enter with $100, and once you go through all of the levels, you will then get to legend, and you will exit with $800. But let's just unpack that a little bit. So here you are. This is your first board. You've got the legend in the middle, a guard on either side, 2 builders on either side, and then of course your gifters on either side. We call this the left hemisphere and then the right hemisphere. So generally, the first gifter will always come in as gifter number 1, but you won't necessarily always be gifter number 1. It will be wherever there's space on the board. But you come in, and then everybody else that belongs to a builder, each builder will have 2 invitees, will then come in. Once the legend has received 4 gifts, we suggest that they can fast track and join the silver board with their first $400 gift. That way, you've secured a place on the $400 board, you've secured your future for $3,200 down the line, and you are still going to receive gifts on the other side from gifters 5, 6, 7, and 8. How does it get better than that? Well, I'll tell you. So you, as the legend, they will receive $800 in gifts. And then when that board closes, it splits in half and you become a builder. So you've now gone from gifter to builder. Now you as a builder are responsible for your 2 invitees. So in a perfect world, they would land there. We'll just call them A and B for now. And then of course, the rest of the board will fill. Once all 8 gifts are on the board will close, and then the 2 guys will become legends on 2 separate boards. But you will become a guide. Your 2 gifters will now follow you and become builders. And then they are now going to bring in their gifters, C, D, E, and F. And the beautiful part is now, because you're a guide and your team has filled up the gifted positions, this hemisphere will actually split off and then can become a legend. But this board will still be open until these builders and the guard organize their gifters on the right hemisphere. Now you're a legend. Your original gifters are now guards on either side of you, and their gifters have now become builders, and now their invitees will become your gifters, and you will now receive 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, at 4, what you're going to do is you're going to go and peek onto the silver board, and then you're going to join it, and then make sure to get hold of your legend and ask where you can send this $400, and there you have secured your future. Now you're not limiting yourself to just $800. And of course, on the other side, you will now get also $800 in gifts. The beautiful thing is now you get to keep $300, and you've used $400 to go to silver, and of course $100 to go onto your perpetual. Now, let's remember that this is the old board. Back to our first original board. You were over here. The board split off. That's why everything is gray here. Should you finish like you did as a legend with all 8 gifts, and the other side of the board is still not complete, this original board of yours will now become your perpetual board. And you will come here wherever there is space. You will land as a gifter, and the rest of your team will follow you, and you will help the other side of the board close. And that is where we use the principle called Ohana, because Ohana means that nobody gets left behind. And we really try and make sure that we look after everybody in our community. And that's why it's so important to make sure that we bring the right people, because so many times there'll be a team working together, and then they get to this side and they see that this builder hasn't done any work, or they presume, but they still push that builder up. And because of the beautiful experience that builder has now had, they will be able to invite more people, and then we'll be able to travel with you. So just going back, remember, out of your $800, you're going to use $400 to go to your silver board, and you are going to use $100 to go to your perpetual bronze, and then you get to keep $300. So you get your $100 back into your pocket, and now you get $200 that you can spoil yourself with, or like I like to do, is just get somebody to come and join this beautiful movement. On your perpetual journey, remember, because you've already used $400 to go onto the silver board, each time you get to Legend on Perpetual, you will now get to keep $700, and you only need to use $100 to go back into your next Perpetual and next Perpetual. Now, everybody that you brought onto the first board will follow you and drive the movement onto the board. So it is very important that we make sure that our invitees are inviting and that their invitees are inviting, because the more people that join your team, the faster and the more certain it will be that you journey through the boards. Over and over and over again, just like a Ferris wheel to infinity. Board number 2, our silver board. You've entered with $400, you're a good person, and you use those first 4 gifts to get onto the board. And now, once you get to Legend, you will receive $3,200. Again, your gifters will follow you. So when you're a builder, when your gift is complete, they will also follow you, and they drive the movement on the board. So that's why it's really important that we make sure our team is strong. Beautiful here is once you've received $3,200, you're going to use $1,600 to go to that gold board. Again, I would suggest when you get those first 4 gifts, fast track, go to gold, secure your future, make sure that you are now ready to receive $12,800. But for now, you'll enter that for $1,600, and then you use a perpetual $400 to go and ride the silver board again. So of that, you'd use $2,000 to go back in. And remember, when you are using that, you are gifting and blessing somebody else in this wonderful community. And I love that, because it's a redistribution of wealth amongst all of us. And now you get to keep $1,200 in your pocket, all for you. And it just keeps getting better, because when you go on your perpetual journey, remember, you don't need to use $1,600 again. You'll only need to ever keep $400 to keep riding your perpetual silver board over and over again. And that means that you get to keep $2,800 in your pocket each time you go around. The third board, the gold board, you've entered with your first 4 gifts with $1,600. And when you get to Legend, remember, everybody that you've invited is going to travel with you and follow you and push you to Legend. You will receive $12,800. You use $5,000 to secure your future on the platinum board. And we suggest take those 4 gifts and use them. And then you will use $1,600 when you complete as a Legend to go onto your perpetual cycle. And then, of course, you get to keep $6,200 in your pockets. I don't know about you, but in South Africa, that is a lot of money, and that can make somebody's life really easy for quite a long time. So on your perpetual journey, it's even better, because now you don't have to keep the $5,000 to go ahead. So now you get to keep $11,200 over and over and over and over again. And you can pass it down to your family. You can give it to anybody. It's just such a wonderful legacy to leave for anybody. Last board, $5,000 platinum, and you exit with $40,000. Great thing about this is you only ever have to hold back $5,000 so that you can ride the platinum perpetual board over and over and over and over and over and over again. Remember, all of the success for these 3 boards comes from constantly fueling the bronze board. So you've always got to make sure that wherever you are on your bronze perpetual journey, or wherever your team is, that you are constantly keeping those hot coals in the train. And just a summary on your perpetual journey, remember, on your $100 board, you'll get to keep $700. On your $400, you get to keep $2,800. On your gold board, $1,600 board, you get to keep $11,200. And of course, on platinum, you get to keep $35,000 over and over and over again. And that's why it's so important to make sure that you constantly, whenever you get gifts and you have the opportunity to go perpetual, do it. Because why would you want to lose out on any of these amazing opportunities? So just a summary, first cycle, you will receive $42,700. And on your perpetual cycle, you will receive $49,700 in gift. Remember, you join by sending an unconditional gift of $100 to the legend of the board. You invite 2 like-minded and like-hearted people to follow you on your journey. You encourage your invitees to do the same, because building 2 by 2 ensures movement of boards. You join the board sequentially, so from 100, you go to 400, 1,600, and 5,000. And believe you me, if you go on to the bronze board and you ride it once and you think, oh, let me just go again and I'll do it the next time, you're in the wrong energy. So more expenses are going to come your way and more things that you need to pay for. So rather just honor yourself and use that first $400 to go higher. You won't regret it, because if everybody does that, everybody will be moving and everybody will be receiving. And remember, you cannot advance to the next board without 2 confirmed invitees. And remember, join your perpetual cycle. Who wouldn't want to? So what makes Gift of Legacy unique? We've got a user-friendly website with an academy full of everything that you need to know. We have an innovative algorithm which has various features to ensure sustainable movement of the boards. We are a worldwide community, and tonight especially my heart is feeling so big because our South Americans are here to show us how it's done, and I really appreciate the wonderful spirit and the community that you have. We have a volunteer support team which provides assistance to the GL community, so please be kind. We have cross-pollination, which will apply when you can't follow your inviter. So if you try to join a board and your inviter's board is full, a pop-up will come and tell you that. And if you still wish to carry on, you will then be cross-pollinated to another board with other people that are all sharing the same vision. And then with fast tracking, it allows you to color your world faster, but I really suggest using it in the way that I explained. When you get your first 4 gifts, you fast track to the next board. So with fast tracking, you don't need extra people. You get your 4 gifts, and then you go and you fast track to the higher boards. So please remember, no promoting on social media. Why? Because this is invite only. It's a personal invitation that you extend from your heart. On social media, it attracts scamming, it attracts the wrong get rich quick kind of idea. So we don't do it at all. Remember, don't fill any spaces, because with every space that you fill, it requires 2 people to push the movement. So rather bring people, because people will be able to bring people. Your cat won't be able to bring people. Remember to be the messenger and not the message. So rather share a recording with somebody and get them to come to a live call, but don't try to explain this on your first go because you're so excited. And there is a lot of training available, which is on our link tree. We've got a YouTube channel, which is full of information. So please do have a look and go and educate yourself, because there is no stronger power than being educated and being sure of what you're speaking about. So please note that it is important, like in life, there are no guarantees. Your success or failure will really depend on your willingness to participate and follow the guidelines of Gift of Legacy. And remember, it remains your individual responsibility to ensure compliance with the tax laws in your country. You just Google donations tax in my country and all the information will come up. And remember that Gift of Legacy is decentralized. We have no third-party affiliation, ownership, or partnership. And if you are joining Gift of Legacy via a third party, you do so at your own risk. If somebody is offering to sell you a board, please don't take that, because it's not true. And remember, Gift of Legacy is 100% peer-to-peer. No funds will ever get paid to anybody besides the legend on your board. And remember that Gift of Legacy participants who have successfully invited their 2 like-minded and like-hearted invitees, they may sponsor a position for Love Hearts, We've also got the Gracious Givers Movement. So Gracious Givers Movement is the nonprofit that actually funds the development and the ongoing, very expensive maintenance of this program. So if you would like to donate when you guys get gifts, it's always just so wonderful and much appreciated, you know, if you just give a donation to GGM, because without GGM, we won't have the funds to pay for the program. And the fact that when you log in, there's always a site that you get onto. And we'll just finish with this.
Get more out of giving.
Okay, so now for the exciting news, I am going to share some long-awaited stats with all of you. So let's get that going. Okay, so this is today, 30th of June. Let's see what we got. So we have 233,180 active users in Gift of Legacy at the moment. We have 136,777 users on our bronze boards. We have 27,302 users on our silver boards. So just to explain, because I get a lot of questions, non-gifters on board means you're either a legend, a builder, or a guide. Gifters on board, you're a gifter on board. And then users not on board means that they haven't actually placed themselves on a board. So they've either not gone onto the higher board or they haven't gone perpetual. So it's one or two of those things. But what I've got written here is 27,302 active users on boards. Our gold board, we've got 4,251 active users. And on our platinum board, we have 694 active users. So you'll see the last time we pulled stats, it was in September, there were 257 active users on platinum. And now we have 694. So Gift of Legacy is doing super well. People are taking 3 months or a year to get to platinum, but they have definitely grown in numbers. And we are very, very excited. So here is what absolutely blew my mind. So how many legends in Gift of Legacy to date? Well, on our bronze boards, we have had 122,941 bronze legends completed. So 122,941 users each collected $800. And that created $98,352,800 worth of beautiful wealth that has been redistributed amongst our community. Our silver board, we've had 3,918 legends completed, and in the $3,200 that they each got gifted, that created $12,537,600. Our gold boards, 327 legends to date, creating $4,185,600 with all of those gifts received. And then we have 60 platinum legends that each received $40,000 that created $2.4 million. The last time that I pulled stats was in September, and we had 32 legends that had completed platinum. So this is absolutely wonderful to see that growth. And no matter what's coming at us, we're still here and we're still going strong. And I'm so, so proud of every single one of you that have stuck it out and have believed in it and have just carried on sharing no matter what. So a total of 127,246 GL legends have been created. And the redistribution of wealth that has been created amongst our global community is $117,476,000 worth of peer-to-peer, unconditional, heart-to-heart gifting. Now that is just absolutely insane. $117,476,000. I don't even want to try and convert that into my currency because there won't be enough space on the screen. So that is just absolutely wonderful. I am so happy that I was able to share that with all of you. And my core as well, I hope that you guys are on here and also just sitting in absolute awe that we did it. We did it 17 months down the line. We are going so strong. And my heart is just so full of gratitude for every single one of your smiling faces and the wonderful passion and the love that we all share. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm getting asked here through the messages. Can you please repeat how many members in total we are worldwide right now?
Sure, let me get back there. Worldwide, we have 233,180 active users. 233,180 active users. So that's amazing. So for those of you that have been with us for a while, we actually got to over 600,000 users. And then we realized that more than half of them were fake profiles, they were bot accounts. So we really had to do some housekeeping and some cleaning up. And that is why we introduced the auto remove, because we needed to get rid of all the blank spaces that were blocking the system. So we then introduced compression, and compression was very challenging because there are many, many different rules that we have to keep lineages together, to make sure that everyone follows one another. So when compression happened, we had to really try and tweak it to the best of our ability. And there is going to be another compression fairly soon. We will give everybody a week to 2 weeks notice when it happens. But when it happens, we are going to make sure that when we do compression, that we are leaving the youngest boards alone, because that was a really big issue. People were building, they were active teams, somebody might have fallen off as a builder, and then when compression happened, people got mixed up together, and it just created a lot of trauma for a lot of people that were building. So we are tweaking it. When we do it again, we're not going to be touching the youngest boards. It's going to be more for the older boards. And the older boards are where there are, lots of blank spaces. And then once we've done that, again, we're not ever going to be able to make 100% of everybody happy. So we strive for at least 80, and then we see what we can do with the rest. So yeah, if anybody wants to share, this is a very informal session, and I'm quite proud of myself. I actually did that presentation very quickly. So Adele, I think we've got one that we can share that's under 20 minutes. But yeah, if anybody wants to put their hand up and share or ask any questions, it would be lovely to hear from all of you, because this is a celebration after all.
Absolutely love it, Cans. For anyone, if you need translation, we will find somebody that will be able to translate for any other language. So, si tú hablas español, or if you speak another language, Portuguese, Italian, French, whichever language you do, just go ahead and raise your hand, and let's just celebrate together, and we'll find somebody to translate back to English. Lynn.
Lynn, you can unmute. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yes, congratulations. It's wonderful. I love these numbers. I love the numbers of the people. I love the numbers of the wealth we give. And in Canada, I always tell people, well, you know, it still is like a lot of us will re-give to the banks because we pay our debts. And we give to the merchants around us because we go buy better food and stuff like that. So we are contributing to the wealth of everybody and the local communities too. So this is an amazing point to give. The other thing is for the compression, we have done a few times in Canada, and we bring together like those who are lost, our lost little ducks there. They're everywhere. So we can help if you need, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of your love and for always having a happy, smiley face when you come on to Zoom today. It's an honor to have you traveling with us. Anybody else? Come on, guys.
There is a at the bottom, there's a reactions button, and all you have to do is put your hand up, and then it will allow us to know.
Mpo. Beautiful Mpo. So lovely to see you.
Yes, I just wanted to encourage everybody to say it's been a beautiful journey. And I'm so proud of GL that we have held on and we're still going so strong. So I just want to really encourage everybody and say, let's keep running, guys. The opportunity is still there. The opportunity is still strong. I am bold to say several things have been presented to me, and I have allowed myself to examine them. I tell you, GL is the best. GL is the best. Let's go, guys. Let's go. It's in our hands. It's in our hands, and 100% in our hands. If you sleep, it will sleep. If you run, it runs with you. So come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Fire. Let's go, man.
Thank you.
Honestly, I'm definitely begun to work. And I tell you, it's soon I should be here sharing a testimony. I pray for that. I pray for that.
Thank you for sharing your love, Mpo. It's such an honor and such a blessing to see you. It's so wonderful. And thank you for staying with us for this whole time. It's been incredible.
Amazing to see you also. It's a treat to see you. Okay.
Okay. I don't know how to say the name.
Hi.
Hi.
Moises, right?
Moises.
Hi. Yes. My name is Moises. I'm from Brazil. It's Moses in English.
Okay.
I used to be a professor of statistics at a federal university here in Brazil. And the mathematics of this algorithm really impressed me. I just love it. I just love it. Congratulations for you. And I joined this community 30 days ago, and I reached legend in 3 days. 3 days, and I have 3 accounts on silver boards and 2 accounts on gold boards yet. We have here in our team, we have lawyers, and we have even a coronel from the Brazilian police, the Brazilian military police. Because we are sure that our community is legitimate and will bring up abundance for many people here in Brazil and all around the world. And then I'm very grateful to join this community. And I just want to thank you to create this wonderful thing. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. And just so wonderful that now all sorts of people are joining us, which is absolutely incredible. Oh, Bubsy, beautiful Bubsy.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it doesn't feel like 2 years back that we met each other at Kwagas Icans. A lot had happened. And thank you for everybody that is on this Zoom call that I met there 2 years ago. Yeah, you all feel like my own brothers and sisters at this stage. If I can just say how much we went through in the past 2 years, ups and downs, and where we are now, people, we are flying in gift of legacy. Really, doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you stick to the rules, join the groups, support your family, support your groups, take the gifts out, bring the people to the boards. It is really amazing what everybody is trying to do and make this a success. It is really an honor and a pleasure to be part of Gift of Legacy. And thank you that you all honor me. It's not just me. There's a lot of people behind the scenes working very hard to make Gift of Legacy work. We all need this money. We all need these gifts. But most of all, we need each other. And just to see the smiles on everybody's faces when you send a gift and how much everybody appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you for honoring us. Andre, Pierre, I hope you're here. I'm not sure who's on the call. Hercules, thank you very much for standing with us, believing in Gift of Legacy. I know your hands goes deep in your pocket every month, Hercules. Thank you for that. We try to help, my dear friend. We are really trying to help. And at the end of the day, I believe in a year from now, we are all going to have much wider smiles than we are having now. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And Candace, you are always there. You're just there and you're looking great tonight. I just want to give you the compliment. You are looking really awesome. And your smiles and your enthusiasm, thanks for this and doing the Zooms always for us. We really appreciate you. I think we don't say that enough. You're always just there and you stood by us, my girl. You stood by us. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's what I want to say. I just got lots and lots of thanks for all the communities right over the world believing in Gift of Legacy and following us. We've got great plans ahead and we are forming groups and we are working together. Thank you very much for all the support.
Thank you, Bubsy. The next time I see you, I'm not letting go. I'm going to hug you so hard and so long.
Thank you, Kent.
Oh, Tanya.
Tania, puedes desmutearte. No te oyes. Jens, I think that maybe can she just not unmute herself? Check for that.
I don't think her microphone's on.
No. Tania, tu volumen no está funcionando. Estás hablando con todo el mundo, pero nadie te escucha. Tania. Tania. Okay, I'll lower her head for now and go on to the next person. Sandra.
Hola, hola, hola.
Hola,
Hola, Candy.
Nice
to see you.
Hello, everyone.
A ver,
Te
Paola,
tomo
¿me
mucho.
ayudas?
Te ayudo. Sí, sí, sí.
Ah, eres un amor siempre.
You're a love always too.
Estoy feliz,
I am
muy
super
agradecida.
thankful. Sandra, sí,
¿Me
te
escuchan?
escuchabas bien. Sí, te escuchamos bien, pero di una sola
Vale,
oración y después te traduzco.
vale. Mi internet está muy regular
Her
justamente ahora.
internet is not working very well right now, so she just turned down her camera so she can speak.
Solamente quiero decir que estoy muy feliz y contenta
I just want to say that I'm so very happy and thankful
de pertenecer de esta gran comunidad.
of being part of this great community.
Ver esas cifras me emocionaron
To see those numbers really got me excited
porque sé que muchos de esas cifras ya están comunidad mía.
because I know that a lot of the people in those numbers are part of my community right now.
Oh, she's gone. We lost her.
And she is just very thankful for that. This just goes to say that every single person can create a really huge community. It just takes one step at a time and inviting the right people. Milton.
Hello, peoples. Hi, guys. Estamos acá em Brasil, sim, muito contentos com tudo que está lá acontecendo, cambiando muitas vidas, pessoas muito carentes acá em Brasil, cambiando suas vidas, e graças ao Candice y as
Un minuto.
personas.
Una palabra, una oración a la vez para
Sí.
poder traducir. We're very thankful from Brazil. We are here in the community in Brazil. There's a lot of people in Brazil that are people that are very much needing a break in their lives.
A palavra certa é gratidão.
Y la
Muitas
palabra in the
graças
wonderful world is gratitude.
por existir na comunidade, por iniciativa de La Candice, sim,
For being here in
está
the community.
a cambiar a vida de muitas pessoas pelo mundo, onde
For
estamos
changing the life
aqui
of many people in the world.
de coração eterno, gratamente a ti, Candice, por
Eternal
essa
gratitude from my heart for you, Candice, for sticking with it,
oportunidade que
for
estamos
giving us the
acá
opportunity. We're here
em Brasil,
in Brazil,
muito satisfeitos com
very
tudo
grateful and very satisfied.
que tu tens feito por nós. Brasil está passando por situações, em momento muito carente.
Brazil is passing through a very tough and difficult time economically.
Sim, e a comunidade brasileira só tens a agradecer a ti por
And
essas
Brazilian
situações,
community wants to thank you for having this platform available for all of us.
Sim, sim, muitas graças. Que Deus abençoe cada vez mais a Gift of Legacy.
May God bless Gift of Legacy every day more.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Bruno. I'm very happy with this community. And I just want to say thank you so much for this. And I already received one donation of Platinum Board right now, like a few minutes ago. And I'm very happy with this. And we are changing lives here in Brazil. And so just thank you so much for everyone in this community. Thank you. That's it.
Graças, Candice.
Thank you.
Oh, amazing. I'm so happy for you.
Absolutely amazing for everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Anyone else from any other of the communities? I know that there was some people here from the French community. I think I saw some as well from the Portuguese community as well. So if anybody else wants to raise their hand, this is a wonderful time to celebrate all of you.
We've got Roy as well that raised his hand.
Yeah. I don't see him.
Roy? Otherwise, I saw Sam.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
My name is Rui. Good afternoon, beautiful death present. I greet the opportunity to the world where we are in Brazil, developing our work. Thank you to this wonderful conception with Bruno Alves, Moisés, Wellison. Whoever you are, whatever your social position in life, the highest offer always has as a goal, a lot of strength, a lot of determination, and always do everything with a lot of love and the faith you good. That's one day you will get here, but some you will get 3. We're in 3 weeks, I am reaching gold, and next week platinum. Oh, very in Spanish. Oh no, Spanish para aquele lá comunidade.
How it gets better than that?
Yes. Buenas tardes, hermosos dados presentados. A grande oportunidade. O mundo, estamos aqui no Brasil, desenrolando nosso trabalho, graças a essa maravilhosa concepção de projeto. Uma DAO totalmente descentralizada, disruptiva. E isso traz lá felicitações em mundo. Onde Bruno Alves, Moisés, Erison, trazer qualquer posição solicitar que tenhas na vida, lá mais alto, lá mais barra, sempre termos uma meta, muita força, muita determinação, e em sempre há todo com muito amor e muita fé em Deus. Um dia você chega. De alguma maneira, você chega. Donde eu estarei 3 semanas chegando lá ouro, e na próxima chegando a platina. Meu muito gracias.
Excelente. Thank you so much. Excellent. I love it that you went back and translated to Portuguese. So thank you for that. 100%.
But I can speak English, Spanish, and French.
Ah, puedes decirlo en francés también.
Sí.
Pues dale.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. This is so inspirational and wow, just watch out, world. Here comes Brazil. Jeez. Sandra, we lost you. Come back.
Definitivamente hoy mi internet está un poco... Sí, estoy muy contenta, estaba diciendo anteriormente, porque la comunidad está creciendo.
Because the community is growing.
Y agradecida, Candice, por ti, por estar siempre con nosotros, por arroparnos.
And thankful for you, Candice,
también Hércules, que
us
siempre están con nosotros dando la...
Have connection.
Paola, siempre contigo también, que siempre nos vas guiando.
Paola, thank you for always guiding us. That's me, but it's okay.
Y también principalmente con las personas que me rodean. Estoy tan feliz porque estoy rodeada de los mejores. Estoy tan orgullosa de mi comunidad.
And I'm so thankful for the people that are surrounding me in my community, because those are the people that are doing all the magic happening. And I'm just really thankful for them.
Y de esa manera se está extendiendo tanto la comunidad para poder llegar a más personas en el mundo.
And in that same way, it's expanding from one circle to the next circle to the next circle to expand the love worldwide.
Porque en el mundo necesita un cambio.
Because the world needs a change.
Y nosotros estamos para ello. Tenemos el poder en nuestras manos.
And we have the power in our hands to change it.
Gracias. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Gracias, Pau. Gracias, Candy. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Sandra, and thank you for bringing the Romanian community into our lives and just expanding on the Spanish community throughout the world. It's just absolutely beautiful how one person can be so connected, and we're all connected, really. It's just so beautiful.
Totalmente, es una gran bendición. It's totally a wonderful blessing. I wonder, Sandra, ¿hay alguien en la comunidad de Rumanía que pueda hablar hoy? Is there somebody from the Romanian community that could speak today? Check to see
Sí,
if they're able to come up.
había reunión paralelo a esto. Entonces,
there was the same is happening right now in Romania. They have a transmission of this.
Pero está una persona también en el que lo estaba viendo antes,
There
Cristina.
is somebody here that I just saw that it's in this Zoom room, so let me try to find it.
Cristina tiene también una comunidad muy grande en Rumanía.
Cristina also have a beautiful, wonderful, large community in Romania.
Que también es de la línea de NIA, viene de NIA.
From NIA, yeah.
Entonces, pues, el otro día estábamos teniendo una reunión justamente con su equipo. Entonces, pues, Cristina puede darle unas palabras.
And we were sharing with her community a couple of days ago, so maybe Cristina might want to share something in Romanian.
Hello, good evening.
Buenas noches a todos.
I will speak English. My English is a bit broken, but I hope.
Pero puedes hablar en rumano. You can speak in Romanian and somebody will translate.
I rather speak English.
Okay, muy bien.
I'm so grateful I'm here with you. Sandra, I get in touch with Sandra. We spoke like 2 times last week. Tomorrow we will have again another meeting to see how we can help and support each other, because we really need your advice. We really need a bit of help and advice. Then I will be very grateful if we can contact even in private. You know, when you are at the beginning, you need help. If not, you know the story.
Absolutely, but it's so beautiful to have you guys.
There is a big team, you know, like 700 people signs. I register myself on 21st of February. It's a big team, but still we have to work. We need help and support from you, the creators, co-creators. Then Sandra, I will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. UK time, and we will start to work together.
Awesome, so wonderful.
Thank you.
Lynn.
Sí. Paola, me gustaría darle paso, que también es una persona muy especial, también es una persona que está haciendo una comunidad muy grande y también está teniendo personas maravillosas que están cambiando este mundo. Allí le veo a Antonio Avellaneda, que también es una gran persona. Sí, quería dar unas palabritas. Antonio Avellaneda.
Excelente, wonderful. But first we have to go to Lynn and then we'll come back down to him. Okay? ¿Te parece?
Vale.
Excelente. Lynn, go for it.
Sandra, gracias por tu regalo. Sandra, people, I want to say to you something. I am very impressed by what you're doing in Brazil. Congratulations, felicitación, and we are behind you. So it's such a beautiful, and Romania also, it's such a beautiful community. And with all the numbers that we just got from Candice, we have to be aware that we, the people, are taking into our hands our well-being from the heart. And our well-being is always on the verge of being taken away from us, because us in Canada right now, we are taken into court by, don't tell me, I don't know who they are. They're supposed to be the police. And so we are mostly all women going to go support another woman who's part of a gifting community. It's a Canadian gifting community. And I'm gonna go tell them, you are so behind. 20 years ago, maybe, but now throughout the world, everybody is coming together. And here in Canada, we are so behind, you know, they think, oh, don't do that, because it's very still paternalist, still like we cannot take on our wealth in our hands. So we don't need the strength because we are strong and we will win. We just need love and light from all of you, because that's what we want from our brothers and sisters, okay? We need the love and the light, and that's it.
Love it, love it, love it. Antonio, ahí te veo. I see you. Do you see me here? Yeah. Antonio Avellaneda, ahí está.
Él es español y habla en español.
Muchísimas gracias a todos.
I will translate for you.
Estoy muy satisfecho y le doy las gracias a Sandra.
I'm very thankful and I give the thanks to Sandra.
Es difícil que una persona se acuerde de invitar a una persona de 77 años.
Es difícil pensar que te hayan invitado.
Difícil porque nadie lo hace.
It's very difficult to believe that somebody invited me at my 77 years of age to be part of a gifting community, because nobody ever does that. So, a ver, ¿qué es lo que dices? ¿Que las personas de 77 años no deben de estar aquí?
Sí, pero muchas personas se olvidan de invitarlos.
But many people forget to invite us of a third age. So I'm very thankful for that.
Pero no saben que esa comunidad de mayores son los que más sufren de la sociedad.
But they don't know that that community of older people are the ones that are suffering the most in societies.
Porque han estado 45 años trabajando.
Because they have been working for 45 years for somebody else.
Para un día tener una pensión. Y
for one day having a pension.
Y lo que tiene es una triste pensión.
And what they have is a sad pension.
Que no les permite hacer nada.
That does not allow them to do anything.
Por eso nosotros que hemos tenido la oportunidad, hemos sido bendecidos con tener esta oportunidad.
That's why those of us that have been blessed to have this opportunity.
Lo único que tenemos que hacer es invitar a todas las personas.
The only thing that we have to do is invite everybody.
No importa cuándo. Yo comencé.
It does not matter when. It does not matter.
Yo comencé en febrero.
I started in February.
Solo.
Alone.
Con mi grupo, con mis amigos, con los
with my friends.
Y ya estoy esta semana llegaré a Guía de Oro y
and
me voy a Platino volando.
And it's just going fast.
Yay.
Excelente.
Muchísimas gracias, Sandra, por haberte acordado de mí.
Thank you, Sandra, for remembering me at my age.
Por la gran oportunidad que tiene
for the great opportunity that
a
this
tantas personas en el mundo que lógicamente yo solamente pienso una cosa, yo solamente tengo que aprender y enseñar.
The only thing that I have to do is to learn and teach. So the rest will follow.
Muchísimas gracias, Sandra. Muchísimas
gracias. Thankful for all.
A la Candy. Y para mí es un placer poder hablar más, porque tengo muchísimas personas que en 18 días han conseguido estar en Leyenda de Plata.
Because I have a lot of people in my group that in 18 days have been Legend in Silver. So I'm really thankful for that.
Así que este es mi mundo, aquí me quedo.
This is my world. I stay here in Gift of Legacy.
Esta es mi última guerra.
This is my last war.
Y aquí me quedo.
And I'm staying here.
Hola, la gratitud, siempre yo digo esto a mis grandes personas que me rodean, la gratitud es recíproca con Antonio.
The gratitude is reciprocal. It's a reciprocal process. Anytime we give thanks, it just comes right back.
Lo mismo, la gratitud es recíproca con Nia, con María, con Angie, con David, con Antonio, con todas esas grandes personas que me rodean. Es
With
recíproco
all
la
these
gratitud.
people is the same gratitude that you have when you give and you receive back.
Son los mejores, los amo.
You're the best. I love you all. Surya Berruti. Surya? Maybe I'm saying your name. I'm sorry.
Hello, hello. My name is Surya and I'm from Italy. And
Do you want to talk in Italian or in English? Whichever one is fine.
I can talk in Italian. In English, sorry. I can talk in English, it's not a problem. So I'm new actually here. It's like I think 2 or 3 days I'm in this community. My dad brought me in this community because he knew this other woman that is inside since almost a whole year. And I also met her and we had to talk. She explained to me kind of how it works, but we didn't have much time. So I wanted to know if I could like do some questions, or if it's like better if I can like ask my questions in another situation.
Hans, what do you want?
No, you're more than welcome to answer the question. And then we'll finish with you, and then I'm preparing him now, Hercules. You're gonna come say goodbye to everyone with me. And then we'll wrap it up. But you're more than welcome to ask any question.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
You're more than welcome to ask any question right now. I can answer it for you.
Okay, so I have 2 questions. The first one is because I'm also so young and it's also my first experience in something like this. Also, it's really big. I also have no experience like with crypto, and I have no experience like with this whole kind of world in general. I wanted to, I'm already I'm in the bronze. I don't know how you say Spanish, but I'm in the bronze. So I'm really happy. And my dad obviously brought me in because he thinks it's something that is good with the kind of person also that I am. And I think this as well. But obviously not knowing much, I wanted to ask, how do I know that this project is like something that's going to go like on, you know? I don't know if I explained myself in the right way.
Well, I can tell you that in the last 17 months, we've been faced with every single challenge that you could expect. And we're still here. We're still going strong. And I'm not going anywhere. I know Hercules isn't going anywhere. I know Paula's not going anywhere. And we built such an incredible community with so many people. We've fought so hard to keep it alive. And we're here to stay. So you don't have to worry about that. Just bring people. And, you know, the younger generation, I found, is the most challenging. I don't know why, because you don't need to worry about a 9-to-5 job doing Gifts of Legacy. I mean, it's a 24/7 job once you get to it, but it's fun and it's happy and it's all you think about. But it beats going to work for a boss, let me tell you that much. And you're in control of your own destiny. So you're on the right track. Just don't give up. Just keep pushing forward. There's an amazing Italian community. We can link you up to it. I think Oliver in the chat
Tanya's there. Yeah. Tanya.
So we can definitely link you up to all the Italian presentations and get you involved in that community. And yeah, then the world is your oyster. You just need to share this and bring people. And all they need to do is part with $100, which they get back once they get to Legend. You get to Legend once you bring people. It's as simple as that.
Okay, yeah. And so actually another question just came to my mind. So I can only bring like 2, no, I can bring as much as I want, right?
The more the better.
2 is your minimum for sure.
Okay. And then also I had another question that I did to this woman that explained to me kind of how this thing works, but I would like also to hear what you think about this. Because I don't know if you know, but here like on the Europe Union in the UE, you know, they like kind of apply this kind of I know it's not like really good with politics, this kind of community or like this kind of project. I can understand, but this kind of like project is born like with the objetivo, con l'obiettivo.
With the objective?
Yeah, the like bringing on economy and helping people, and like with the climatic situation as well.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't this like community, why can't this project help with these kind of things? They are also like, you know,
It
I
can.
think, yeah, everybody in their own right. I mean, you know, Milton Jr. and his son, the name eludes me now, Bruno. You know, he just got a $5,000 gift, and I can tell you now he's going to go and do something in his community to help people. And that's the beautiful thing about this is we can create our own charities, we can create our own projects that we can fund. We don't necessarily need to go and find charities to do that with. And that's the beauty about peer-to-peer gifting, is that we're putting the power into each other's hands and we're redistributing the wealth amongst each other. And we don't need anybody else. You know, and my dream is that one day we'll be able to have communities that are self-reliant, and we won't need governments to pay for roads, and we won't need to pay taxes because we'll have our own funds and our own communities. So that's my dream, and yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I mean, we're 250,000 people in, and it's worldwide, and it's just going to grow from strength to strength.
okay. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Rhea. Thank you for being here.
Keep on going, because honestly, every single community starts with one username, and you have the power within you right now as a young person in this community to impact so many people long term. You have a lot more years left in your life, most likely, than somebody that is 99, right? Even though we all have a lot of time that we can impact one another.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And thank you all for being here. It's so wonderful to have these calls every month. And I just want to end off by inviting my co-creator, Hercules. So wonderful to see you and have you here. And as always, it's been an amazing road traveled together. We've had our ups and downs. We've had our tears. We've had our laughs. And I'm sure after seeing those stats, you are smiling from ear to ear, because I kept that as a surprise for him. So he was new to the news, just as everybody else.
Yeah, I need to just raise my glass to those stats. Hola, buongiorno, guten Abend, guten Tag, good morning, good afternoon, good day to our wonderful community globally on this wonderful occasion. I am actually speechless. Candace, you are one hell of an amazing person, and I need to salute you. The energy that you bring to Gift of Legacy, the positivity, despite the challenges, as you just said, it leans itself towards exactly what this project is about. It's about hope. It is about things will be well. Our strength lies in numbers, and we have the numbers. And when I say we, I include us as a community. And that is exactly what you just told the young lady that I was so impressed by. The numbers, the communities worldwide will ensure that the world that we are living in will become a better place. And what a better opportunity than Gift of Legacy. The concept, the idea is one thing, but the community and the mindset of everybody involved is a different story. There are many opportunities out there, many platforms out there that offers huge profits to everybody, and they don't last. Those that do partake, sometimes, most of the time, are people that are not good-hearted people. They are not aligned in their way of thinking. What I come to find in Gift of Legacy is that we are truly a like-minded and like-hearted community that have remained 17 months in. Those that did not belong are out, and we wish them well on their way. But we welcome everybody that are like-minded and like-hearted into this beautiful family, and everybody's step closer to their fair share of abundance, because we will share this. It's like a tsunami. It has a ripple effect, and you cannot stop something that is so precious, so pure, so beautiful, and well intended. Nothing that happens in Gift of Legacy is based on anything that's unpure. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful community. It is absolutely there for the abundance of those who wants abundance, because in the process we grow. It's not about the finance. The abundance is more than the finance that comes with it. And everybody needs to embrace that. And so I just want to thank everybody that has stuck with the concept, with the idea, and with us as co-creators. We had a vision and we really stuck to it, and we are in for the long haul. We're not going anywhere, as Candace just told the young lady. So thank everybody, and thanks once again, Candace, for your amazing contribution and for the positivity and the energy that you bring to Gift of Legacy. I'm with you in our way.
I think that Ken's internet just maybe died. Hercules, do you want to just close us off? Oh no, she's coming back. Okay, good.
It's the last part, but thank you so much, Eki. I'm going to have to listen to that little bit at the end. I'll go back and listen to the recording. And I just want to end tonight with some great news. Thanks to the persistence of Sandra and a couple of other people in her team, we were able to get a new letter from a lawyer. So we have a new updated legal letter that just explains that Gifted Legacy is not a pyramid scheme, it's not a Ponzi scheme, and it is 100% legal in South Africa. And they are very excited because they think that it's going to help them in Europe. And Europe is a big place, and there's many different countries within that will benefit from that. So we will share the new updated letter with everybody after the call. It will be on all the groups. And let's share it far and wide, because man, oh man, have the media tried to break us. You know, they tried to just be so negative about us, but here we are standing strong. And even in the face of all of that adversity on Google, we are still going strong. And pretty soon, I'm sure that there are going to be loads more positive and really exciting news going forward for Gifted Legacy. But thank you. We will see you in a month's time to celebrate month number 18. And just keep on keeping on, as Eddie likes to say, and never give up, because with perseverance comes platinum. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye, everyone. Adios a todos.